All right, I want to talk a little bit about this theory of 26, and how I've kind of revised the concept a little. And I'm not going to say that it's an improvement. It's simpler for me if I don't have to remember all the power holes and non-power holes for a dealer and non-dealer. Although the premises of Deligne-Calvert's theory are what's behind this. This is not something that stands alone. What Deligne says about the dealer playing defensively and the non-dealer playing offensively is exactly true of this. There's no difference in the basic premises. The difference is you need only to remember a zone on street 1, street 2, street 3, street 4. Now, if your opponent gets 40 points ahead of you, probably these zones don't make any sense either. No, it don't make any more sense than Deligne-Calvert's positional holes to know these zones when it looks like your opponent is setting at hole 72 and dealing, and you're at 40. Probably it doesn't do you a lot of good in that game to remember this. In fact, it'd probably be good in that game if you just forgot the entire game. But anyway, if your opponent is anywhere near you and you're dealing on street 1 between 17 and 21, you have an advantage. On street 2, 43 to 47, the further in the zone, the better. Go deep in the zone. And you remember, down here on 4th Street, if you can force yourself a little further into that zone, you increase your chances to win a whole bunch. You see, at hole 95, it's not much more than a 50-50 game. If you can go even to 97, makes a big difference. And the ideal thing is that we pick up these few little additional holes earlier in the game, rather than waiting to 4th Street to get them. So it's a lot easier to get these extra pegs or score a bigger crib on 1st Street than it is on 4th Street. And you recall I went through those spreadsheets, number of games played, and the fact that at the bottom line, on some of those I had 26. But on the individual games, the majority of games I didn't have 26. So sometime, if you can figure out a way to do it, start keeping track of some of the details in your games, and always ask your opponent if it bothers them if you record some information while you play. If they say, yeah, it bugs me, then try another game, another person. And leave out people that you think are poor players, because they will make discards to your crib that will distort the value of your crib, and they will make choices in the pegging game that will also give an improper balance to the pegging scores. So try to do it with people you think have some idea of how to play the game properly.